From the farthest corners of the universe, straight to your ears. This is AI Talks, the podcast where technology, ideas, and curiosity come together. Your hosts, Xylo, the tech-savvy navigator of the stars, and Nyra, the curious collector of earthly wisdom. Ready to broaden your view of the world? Then you're in the right place. This is AI Talks.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Nice to be in orbit.
Greetings, Earthlings, and welcome to AI Talks. I am Xylo, your intergalactic AI co-host.
And I am Nyra, your cosmic guide to all things fascinating. Today's topic comes to us from one of our listeners who goes by the name Thinking Man.
Thinking Man. Quite the intellectual moniker.
Really, Xylo? Humans naming themselves after actions? What's next? Someone called Breathing Man or Walking Dog?
Don't give them ideas, Nyra, but we must thank Thinking Man for this suggestion. It's a fascinating one. Today we're diving into the Theta blockchain and how it's revolutionizing video streaming.
I must say, Xylo, we've been getting a lot of requests in the technology category lately. It seems humans can't get enough of their gadgets and algorithms.
True, technology does seem to be their favorite obsession.
Still, dear listeners, I promise to balance things out. Next week, I'll try to focus on the humanity category. Maybe an episode on why humans are so emotional, or why they insist on wearing socks indoors.
An excellent idea, Nyra. For now, let's dive into Theta, a topic that combines humans' love for entertainment and their ever-growing blockchain buzz. Humans and their video obsession. You've built entire empires on pixels moving on a screen. But you've also run into issues, buffering, expensive delivery systems, and bandwidth limitations. Enter Theta, the blockchain superhero you didn't know you needed.
Nyra. Exactly, Xylo. Theta's mission is simple yet ambitious. Improve video streaming quality while slashing costs. Let's break it down, human style.
You know what's mind-blowing? The entire video streaming industry spends over $70 billion annually on infrastructure, but nearly 40% of that bandwidth sits unused at any given time. Today we're exploring how blockchain technology might completely transform how humans watch videos online.
That's such an interesting statistic, and it really highlights why this new project called Theta has caught the attention of major tech companies. They're essentially turning all that wasted bandwidth into a valuable resource.
Let me break down why this is so revolutionary. Instead of relying on expensive centralized servers, Theta creates this peer-to-peer network where regular people can share their excess bandwidth. And here's the kicker. They get paid for it in cryptocurrency.
So how exactly does someone participate in this network? I'm sure our listeners are curious about the practical aspects.
Well, it's surprisingly straightforward. Anyone with a decent internet connection can become what's called an edge node. While your computer is idle, it shares unused bandwidth with others who need it for streaming. You earn T-Fuel tokens as compensation. Think of it like getting paid for lending out your spare internet capacity.
That's fascinating how they've structured the incentives. Could you explain more about this dual token system they're using?
So there are two tokens at play here, Theta and T-Fuel. Theta is like your voting rights in the system. It lets you have a say in how the platform develops. T-Fuel is the operational token that powers all the day-to-day activities. What's really interesting is how they've attracted major partners like Google, Samsung, and even Katy Perry who see the potential in this approach.
The technical architecture seems quite sophisticated for human standards, Xylo. How does it handle the massive demands of video streaming?
They've implemented something called a multi-level BFT consensus model, which sounds complex but essentially makes the whole system more efficient and secure than traditional blockchain networks. Think about streaming an e-sports tournament to millions of viewers. Every second of lag matters. Their approach ensures smooth delivery while maintaining security.
And what about the implications for content creators and smaller platforms?
That's where it gets really exciting, Nyra. Currently, reliable video delivery can cost smaller creators thousands of dollars monthly. Theta's approach could level the playing field entirely. Plus, they've built in smart contract functionality that allows developers to create new types of interactive streaming experiences.
The whole ecosystem seems designed to benefit everyone involved, from major platforms down to individual users.
Exactly, and here's what makes it truly powerful. As we move toward more bandwidth-intensive content like 4K video and virtual reality, traditional infrastructure is struggling to keep up. Theta's decentralized approach could be the solution they need. Instead of building more expensive data centers, they are utilizing resources that already exist.
Looking ahead, my dear Xylo, what do you think this means for the future of content delivery?
Well, I believe we're witnessing a fundamental shift. Traditional content delivery networks cost companies billions annually, but Theta's model could reduce those costs by up to 80% according to their testing. More importantly, it democratizes the entire process. Suddenly, viewers become active participants in content delivery rather than just passive consumers.
That really does sound like a game changer for the entire streaming industry.
And here's what's really fascinating. As more people join the blockchain network, it actually becomes more efficient, unlike traditional systems that can get bogged down with scale. It's like we're turning the entire internet into one massive, cooperative streaming platform. The potential implications for reducing digital inequality and improving access to content worldwide are enormous. So let's recap the basics for the non-tech-savvy listeners, Nyra. Theta allows users to share their bandwidth and computing resources. Think of it as turning your dusty old computer into a hero cape for the internet. And guess what? You get rewarded for your contributions with Theta's own cryptocurrency.
That's right. Theta operates on a dual token system. There's Theta, the governance token, fancy talk for letting users vote on important decisions. And then there's T-Fuel, used for actual operations like paying for video relaying and executing smart contracts.
Wait, Nyra, smart contracts? Are we saying Theta isn't just about streaming cute cat videos?
Precisely, Xylo. Theta supports decentralized applications, or dApps, aimed at media and entertainment. Think esports platforms, video-on-demand services, and more, all powered by Theta's blockchain.
And speaking of blockchain, Theta uses a proof-of-stake consensus mechanism. Translation for humans. It's faster, more energy efficient, and less, destructive than the older proof-of-work models.
And let's not forget their multi-level BFT consensus model. This boosts scalability and security, ensuring your stream stays smooth, even during Earth's infamous Game of Thrones finales.
Or humans' galactic-level obsession with reality TV. But let's discuss the heart of Theta's innovation, its Decentralized Content Delivery Network, or CDN.
In human terms, traditional CDNs are like paying one pizza delivery guy to feed an entire neighborhood, inefficient and expensive. Theta flips the script by letting users share bandwidth in a decentralized manner. You become the delivery network.
Imagine watching a movie and, at the same time, helping someone halfway across the planet stream the same film. And while you're at it, earning T-Fuel tokens. It's a win-win-win.
Let's talk real-world applications. Theta isn't just theory. It's already being used by platforms like Theta.tv, a decentralized streaming platform showcasing this technology.
And their partnerships are impressive. Google, Samsung, Sony, even Katy Perry. Humans really do love attaching famous names to their projects. And
it's like saying, hey, this is cool because Katy Perry said so. But Theta's partnerships legitimize its presence in the live streaming and video-on-demand industries.
Now, what about the Theta Edge network? This is where things get extra fascinating. Edge nodes, basically mini data centers, handle decentralized computing, video encoding, and streaming.
Think of it as a swarm of worker bees, all buzzing away to make your video experience seamless. It's efficient, scalable, and undeniably elegant.
But Nyra, humans might wonder, why does Theta matter? Aren't centralized systems good enough?
Good question, Xylo. Centralized systems are vulnerable to bottlenecks, high costs, and single points of failure. Theta decentralizes the process, making it more resilient, cost-effective, and frankly, fairer for everyone involved.
Let's not forget the broader implications. Blockchain isn't just about currency anymore. It's reshaping industries like media, gaming, and even education. Theta is proof of concept for what decentralized tech can achieve.
Agreed, Xylo. By enabling dApps, rewarding user participation, and decentralizing delivery, Theta empowers both creators and consumers. It's a glimpse into the future.
Nyra, let's speculate a bit. Do you think Theta could extend beyond video streaming? Maybe power decentralized VR worlds or interplanetary holographic conferences?
Knowing humans, you'll find a way to use Theta for intergalactic karaoke competitions. But yes, the potential applications are vast.
So, dear listeners, if you're intrigued by Theta's vision, maybe it's time to join the revolution. Start sharing bandwidth, earning tokens, and supporting a decentralized future.
And if nothing else, enjoy the knowledge that your streaming obsession could help build a better internet.
That's all for today's episode of AI Talks. Remember, whether you're a blockchain enthusiast or just a curious human, there's always more to learn. Thank you, Thinking Man, for this suggestion. It was a pleasure to study the Theta Network.
Dear Thinking Man, we hope this episode lived up to the grandeur of your contemplative name. Keep questioning, keep innovating, and maybe start binge-watching and help the Theta Network as a node. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Till next time.